Hi, everybody. I'm Katie. That was Spaced Off, an LP by Xenon Fiber, a member of our very own truck community. This is 4 tracks. You can listen to them and buy them for whatever price you want over at xenonfiber.bandcamp.com. That is their band page thing. And I'm sure that they would appreciate that. Right, so we're going to play some D4 Dark Dreams Don't Die, a dark comedy from Swery65, the creator of Deadly Premonition, which is another excellent dark comedy. Sometimes this guy is so adorable. Sometimes you wonder just how self-aware he is. But I think he's a lot more so than he lets on. But he's just the cutest fella. Alright, so I'm gonna start up the game, and hopefully afterwards, if we get a few more people in the chat, we can do a tasting of these delicious Scotch Bonnet pepper sauces. I'm assuming they're delicious. I love Scotch Bonnet. Let's get this party started. Now, I have not done anything past the title screen.
Change back to the
crap.
The webcam mic.
Bloody hell, I really hate that it doesn't. This webcam mic keeps stealing the default recording device position. Risby, what are you doing? Don't lick that. Microphone. Headset, there we go. Now you can hear me better, presumably. I hope. Dark dreams don't die. They don't. They don't, though. Never. Not once. D, you know, like the penguin who needs a monster to clobber that there Kirby. And I don't know how much of this we're gonna play. Until I don't feel like it anymore, I suppose. You've had this dark dream all your life where you get chased by this thing? Is it a penguin though? Never died in the dream, but neither did the thing. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. All right, I can use a controller for this. It says you can use either only the mouse or only the controller. So here we go. I know this is a bit later than usual. Right. I can replay episode. We haven't completed any episodes, though. This is a work of fiction. Any similarity to actual persons, places, organizations, etc. is purely coincidental. And then it explodes.
David.
Oh, that's very quiet.
This is a story of a man with a very strange fate.
How's that sound on your end?
Hey, look. It's like I've grown wings.
Could be a little louder, but it's fine. 1 second. Let's make it a little louder. Oops. Prologue, the day it all began. That's a good place for a prologue. Oh, that is skipping. That's 62 frames a second. It's not registering and going lower during the skips. had to put it in windowed mode to get it to capture, so we might get some screen tearing. Check out how cool this fucking owl is, right? Oh, I guess they did put those comic outlines on PUBG, huh? What, is that not what we're playing? I was waiting for the 100 other people to show up. Investigate the clues. Oh, God. Okay. So I was expecting credits, Bronze Emblem. I was expecting the controller to control a person on the screen, not the cursor. So I'm switching back to the mouse. Ooh, that's not great. On a buoy. Grab the credit medal. Okay. Can I grab the sign? Push the sign. Oh. Right click to... The fuck? Grab all the credit medals. What even is this? This is not what I expected right off the bat. How am I supposed to grab credit medals? It's mostly point and click. Turn around and observe the landscape. Ah! This is a strange interface. Observe the man at the lakeside, but I want to push this. I want to push this snowball some more. Ooh, what's that? There's a thing stuck in it. It's rolling away. That's no fun. Daddy, he's looking at me. Seems worried. Like a point and sometimes click. Move closer to the owl. I'm not really getting any context as to why I'm doing these things. Create a director. Like highlighting those D's. I got another credit medal. Collect credits to spend later. Is that what we're doing? So I'm just walking out into the middle of the lake to inevitably drown, right? Fuck the sign. Fuck the police. Grab that. Let's push this snowball. Fishing boat routes. No. It's not a fishing boat route. That's a snowball. This game right here. I think walking out in the middle of a lake has never once gone bad for anyone. I think you are absolutely correct. Push the owl. No, I'd rather not. Well, now I can grab this last credits medal. Can I grab the owl instead? Pure, white, beautiful, large owl. I grabbed it instead. She didn't grab it. I just want her to grab the owl. No, grab the owl. She's not listening. I feel like I am not so much interacting as the character or even with the character as just kind of being an outside observer. Pow! Who can throw rocks at things. I feel like I'm playing Pac-Man 2: The New Adventures. That's what I feel like. Beautiful, cute, soft. Also, it will literally gouge your eyes out. Looking for more things to observe. Dark dreams don't die. Here's a dead deer. So apparently dark dreams don't die, but dead deer are already dead. Dead deer already did? Blowing a bubble gum. Feels less like that once you get into the actual game. David has more personal agency. Really? Because he looks dead. Like, actually dead. Still looks dead. I think a dark dream just died. I'm supposed to tickle his nose to wake him up? Are you serious? Stay in character for the best synchro rate. Ooh. So basically they want me to roleplay using multiple choice questions.
I didn't see you again this time either.
Well, this is the closest thing I can compare this to so far is still Pac-Man 2: The New Adventures.
Little Peggy.
Little Peggy. I don't know what these characters are like though, so I don't know what's in character.
My name is David Young. Former knock with the Boston PD. And now a detective who searches the past. My likes include 100% de agave tequila. My dislikes are mainly drugs and chewing gum.
But he likes bubblegum. Because he can blow bubbles with it.
2 years ago, someone killed my wife. Since then, I've been using every second of my life to solve a case. Using a certain, very special power.
Hey, here's some lollipops. They are very sweet. Stamina can be restored by eating... Oh, so just like his other game. And why bother to gum if you can't blow up bubbles with it? Reminder of that day.
My head is full of memories of my wife.
Look for D.
And the bullet that robs me of them. What happened in this place?
I don't see D. I'm confused. It tells me look for D, but I don't see anything shaped like a D. Except for the actual letter D, which isn't. Ah! Follow the arrow and move the mouse to the left. Okay.
It's been broken since that day.
Since that day. I like how the mirror just flickers because it's not rendering right. There's a baseball bat I can't interact with. Let's close the toilet. Aw, yeah!
A gift is an expression of emotion. The person who sends it wants the feelings to be understood. Sometimes, however, those feelings remain in a slightly different
Oh, I thought that
form.
said demonic bean.
I call
I
these
found a
forgotten
D, though.
treasures mementos.
I can't get it to sit still so I can look at it. Bright red stiletto, a stiletto worn by the librarian at the BPL. Perhaps it was a gift from a lover. It has a name on the back, Dominic Bean. A mild-mannered librarian by day, at night she lured men with her wiles and sold them drugs. Maybe the sender of this shoe was one of her victims. Either way, she wasn't D. This memento has lost its power. Alrighty. Ah, what the fuck? Don't close. Okay, there's wire cutters there. That's fun. Get out of the bathroom. I don't want to. I want to stay in the bathroom forever.
Little Peggy.
This is the most
Everyone has their own
melodramatic
place
shit
to work.
ever.
A small desk in an office, a molten hot factory, a quiet library, the register in the supermarket, or in the middle of an intersection, in bed, on a golf course, a kitchen. For some, it's the whole town.
What is this awkward giggling? How?
From the day she died, this has been my place to work.
The shitter. Wow, every action uses stamina too.
No results this time
Lord.
either. This case is in the clear.
I want to look at everything, but it's punishing me for it. Medicine restores life.
I don't have time for this right now.
Shitter's full of the memories of my dead wife. Wait, which door was the bath? Vision! Go to the kitchen and examine the file. Okay. Well, that's the bathroom. Let's try again. What's in this one?
I need to clear this case first.
But
I can sleep after that.
before what? Oh, it's a bedroom. Maybe there's something helpful in your bedroom. Activate the vision. It's the same vision. Oh, I see. Eliminated suspects. Do a quick time event. Drug test
I have
positive.
no memories of that day.
Real blood detected.
When I came to, I was already lying in the ICU.
That is the worst name for a drug.
The only thing I do remember are the words that little Peggy whispered as she died. Look for D.
Look for
Who
D.
is D? Those words keep spinning in my head.
I don't think D's a person. Is this supposed to be a Boston accent? I wasn't sure. It sounds kind of New Yorkish.
At the time, with no compelling evidence, the case hit a dead end.
Maybe
I
Jersey?
quit the BPD.
Wow, that does not sound like a Boston accent.
Under the right circumstances, I now have the capability to solve even a dead-end case.
Because I'm a psychic for some reason. I like that the QuickTime events aren't actually synced to the cursor.
I'll do everything in my power to find this D. I swear I will. And when I do, oh, Peggy. Amanda?
Kitchen table, a place to think. Alright, I guess opening the door is probably in character, right? Great action. The fuck?
Oh, hold it! Whoa!
What the?
You can't escape now.
50% synchro rate? Was I supposed to fuck something up?
This is Amanda. She just suddenly started living here one day. She sometimes goes out and gets food for us.
And
that's
how am I
something of a
supposed to
lifeline for
know
me,
that?
As I don't really go outside. Just who she is, though, well, my memory holds no answers.
Yo, David, everything shipshape?
I'm a little tired.
I'm tired. I
60%.
was about to go to sleep.
Sleep? You look ready for a coffin.
Forrest Kaysen, a detective with the Boston Police Department, and my former partner.
Wanted me to do
He
those
still
things
helps me out
faster.
nowadays in my search
Well,
for
I
D.
am physically
He's both a
incapable
client
of that,
and a
so this
source of
game is
information.
clearly not for
He
me to
gets
100%.
whatever I need.
Women are always trouble. Doesn't matter how old they get. Trouble.
Fighting with
Haha.
Diana again?
Misogyny.
Like you wouldn't believe. Women, men don't stand a chance. Don't come and see me actually means get right over here. But then
This is
leave
gonna
me
be this
alone.
guy's
Just
whole
means,
character,
well,
isn't it?
Leave me alone. How am I meant to make sense of that? Tell me, David, please.
Cafe Sweary 65.
Coffee
100%.
from a different place can be nice once in a while.
Once in a while. All the time is more like it. I was a fool to ask you. Man, Diana's so stupid.
Once feared as the mighty Grizzly, detective among
I
detectives.
somehow knew that if I
That
had
was
an
more like
option
a
involving
What's the
just
point of the
coffee,
place?
Teddy, what's
that
this?
would be correct.
So, tell me, David, have you heard the news about that airplane accident, huh?
Access Gate Airways Flight 117, struck by unexplained lightning? No one's talking about anything else right now.
We might be looking at the real deal. I've got the good stuff for you this time.
Ooh, inappropriate music. Oh god. It's a Law and Order spoof. Didn't quite expect that. Maybe a bit more CSI. Early edition, and it's slightly supernatural. I never watched Early Edition. I watched Medium. That show was suitably awful.
A passenger simply vanishing from an aircraft mid-flight. Does that sound possible to you? Antonio Zapatero, otherwise known as Rabbit. He's a courier who only carries real blood.
He only carries real blood,
This one
huh?
promised to provide evidence after being brought to Boston. Evidence that may well have led to the ID of the source of real blood. But then
Such
the
a
light
bad
struck,
name.
and in the confusion, he vanished.
He escaped somehow?
No. When I say vanished, that's pretty much what I mean. Like something out of a magic act.
So, clue me in. What makes this one the real deal?
The real blood.
The name of the boss he was going to give up? Apparently starts with the letter D.
Oh man, there's like a 1 in 26
This
chance of
courier
that. That'll never
might have
happen
had
again.
Evidence revealing the identity of D. So,
Actually,
interested
more
yet?
than that, because he's got 3 names. Most people have
Let
3
me
names,
ask
rather.
you again. A passenger simply vanishing from an aircraft mid-flight. Does that sound possible to you?
A third party is involved. Oh, good
No.
guess.
It's impossible. There's someone pulling the strings behind this mystery.
Dimebag drug dealer disappears.
Right on the money, David.
Lots of documents.
Third party most likely used the confusion to spirit the courier away. Lots of people want the evidence he was carrying, after all.
Oh, like in that one
From
movie
the evidence I was
by
able to
Miyazaki.
find, this particular item is
You
the
know,
most
Princess Mononoke.
interesting. The owner of that badge was involved in this incident. Well,
No doubt about it. This is a memento.
great. It's yours then. Let's hope it's the last one you'll ever need.
And she's just like, ooh, it's shiny. I used to be a lot like her before I learned how to live among humans. A piece of evidence relating to the case of the vanishing courier. It belonged to the federal marshal Derek Buchanan, who was killed while transporting the courier in question. Using this should allow me to dive to an airplane, aboard which is D, the key to my wife's murder case. They're not even trying to be subtle about how stupid this is. This is great. New character outfit, Amanda. New character outfit, Forrest Kaysen. New item in food list. Now a teddy bear. Storage shelf from the 20s, English made, everything went in here. She kept things tidy. I'ma open it. With a quick time event. Oh hell yeah, cornflakes. Oh, I can't get the cornflakes. Or the DCC pizza. X large. Or the berry. Freeloading lodger. Smells like grass. Duck feathers in whiskers. I pushed her. I know, I'm so mean. Front door, a single piece of oak. She chose it carefully. Almost no visitors come. Broken umbrella. I get money just for hovering the cursor over things. Look at them physics. Oh, I thought they were pre-baked animations for a sec, but no, those are actually physics. Why you push Manda? Manda is good Catwoman thing is unclear. I push her because I relate to good Catwoman thing unclear. Found letter from little Peggy. The thought of you reading this makes me very happy. I hope you've calmed down a little. I love you as you are, and I love the David you become. This is the second time I have written that. Do you remember the first time? Today I found all my old letters. It is strange they've become your case materials. All the letters I ever sent. A perfect collection going back to high school days. They're obviously important to you, stored so neatly. Maybe you respect them too much to tear them open. Is that it? So this is a challenge. From the Peggy I am now to the David you'll become, I have hidden my letters, old and new. I want you to find all of me, and all of our memories, and know the Peggy I was, the Peggy I am now, and the Peggy I'll become. Little Peggy Young. Little Peggy's photo. Smiling, public gardens. Had a fight after this. That's like the thing, right? You have a photograph of your spouse looking happy, and then you have a fight. That's what TV's taught me. Because every time you look at a picture of them being happy, they always, the person who has the photo always says, yeah, we had a fight right after that. Is this in character? Overblown dramatic music.
There's only one thing I need after work. Tequila. Straight up. Nothing mixed in.
Yep, this is in character. New item and food list. Tequila. %, again.
The perfect stimulation for my lead-filled brain.
You always look so happy drinking that. I wish I could have.
I admire your alcoholism.
Does it really taste that good? Maybe I'll just try a little. Oh!
It smells like cactus.
Did you hear about David's wife? Man, they were just married, too.
I heard it was revenge for one of his investigations.
Sure sounds like the way they operate. Sending a deadly message.
That's a good voice too. I really like that one.
I bet he's a bad guy. Your dumb drink pokes me with its spines. It's alcohol spines. Kitchen sink, tap water, drinkable, dirty crockery. What a pain in the neck. All right. Keep you from getting that hangover. Splashes of sticky sauce. Used every day. 1,000 watts with a thaw mode. Hey, also Berg. Hamburger. Berg sauce. Nom 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 nom. Let's eat the Berg. I ate the Berg. Memo, throw away leftovers. Fresh crab. Is it fresh canned crab? Canned seafood. Ooh. Ale. Looked like a wine bottle. Oh, I guess I don't know what Japanese liquor bottles look like. Aside from the few imports I've seen. Scratches. Amanda is the culprit. Yay, a band-aid, I guess. Here's a phone. I guess we can save our progress this way. So that was just a dial tone. He didn't actually make a call. Hey, there's a spinning flat shirt icon over there. I'm gonna grab this spinning flat shirt icon. Costume received. Republic hoodie. 2. Analog reception? Cable TV box for digital transmission. Of course. Yeah, that was 30 stamina off that Berg. Man, I wish I could make money this easily. It's that cat from the tutorial screen at the start. Sebastian the Sleuth on the Toon Channel.
Hey, Amanda. Do you want to watch too? We're just at the best bit.
Little...
I don't know, everyone's got their own thing, but I can't imagine calling my partner little. Like, any partner I've had in the past, it would just feel weird. Like, I call my baby sister little. It's fat. That's what it says when I look at this squirrel. That's rude. I got some potato chips. Bye-bye, fat squirrel. It's a little awkward. Academic Journal. Effects of new drugs on the human brain. Why do people have to rely on drugs? The sky is the limit. New item in scrapbook. Scrapbook item 03. Oh, that's a good item to have in your scrapbook. It's even named for it. The brain is formed of a complex neural network. The network is you can't see my air quotes. The brain is formed from a complex neural network. The network is created from specialized cells called neurons, each working as a functioning unit. These neurons carry electrical or chemical signals. When a signal is transmitted inside a single neuron, they are exchanged in the form of electrical pulses. However, when signals are passed between different neurons, they're exchanged in a chemical form via neurotransmitters. The part containing blah 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 blah, that's a very... It doesn't sound like something that would be in an academic journal. It sounds like something that would be in a kid's encyclopedia. Very simple explanation of how a brain more or less works. I got an achievement for that called Eye-Catching Header. Let's see what we got. I have music. Blue Cat. Play Blue Cat, I guess. Oh, nothing else special sitting around there? No? Mew. Let's grab her. Oh, she can sell me stuff. Canned seafood. Salads. Colorful candy stuck to the end of a stick. I guess I can't keep this stuff with me. I don't have an inventory, really. Auto recover when exhausted. Sure, that sounds useful. Let's buy that. I do have like a one item inventory specifically for that. Clothes. Your current free costume. Wrestle Star. Oh my god. Alright, so we're going with the Hogan stash. Amazing. New facial hair acquired. Wrestle Star. I don't got enough for anything else. That's fine. Achievement unlocked. Ah! When did you get there? Get the fuck away from me. Dude. How do I get to my menu? There we go. Investigation. How do I change my clothes normally? Because I've gotten, like, costumes.
David, taking care of yourself is part of your job.
About food.
What's up, David?
Change
Feeling
costumes
hungry?
in your bedroom. Okay, which I can't get to yet. A bit.
Okay, good. Let's eat then. I know you too well. You probably have only been drinking alcohol.
Your badge says detective for a reason, Teddy.
Case number 1, start.
Go get Amanda. The more the merrier at the dinner table.
Stash is already paying dividends, right?
Tell me, Teddy, what's up with you and Diana?
Nothing much. It's just how we roll.
New York versus Boston again?
That's the root of it.
But both of you are originally from New York. I thought you'd be double teaming me.
I've been living in Boston for 30 years, man. I'm a Bostonian now, body and soul.
Diana doesn't see it that way?
Nah, she's still got her head stuck right up in New York.
So what was it this time? Baseball?
This is
Basketball?
dialogue.
Not football.
Nope. Something bigger.
But What's bigger than sports rivalry?
Oh, this one's bigger. Much bigger. It's all about clam chowder.
Clam chowder.
Yep, this is a sweary game.
Yeah, clam chowder. No matter how you slice it, Boston has the best clam chowder in the world. You're with me on this, right? Right? Huh? But Diana just can't see it.
Stop
no
for 10
basis for
minutes and talk
comparison.
about food for no reason.
What?
I've never eaten clam chowder anywhere but Boston.
So it's the best in the world by default. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on, David.
Sorry. I can't help you out. I can't say anything absolute that isn't based on personal experience.
I need
You
you
can
on
hear
this.
his real accent
All I needed you to say
leaking
was
into his
damn
voice.
straight.
He can't keep that awful Boston accent up. Achievement unlocked, meal of the day. Found a document for some reason. And yet more money. The discovery of B. Ooh, is B 2 before D? Suddenly collapsed during track and field practice on a campus and was taken to the hospital. Even with the proper emergency medical response, the student died within the hour. Cause of death was acute heart failure. As he was a regular user of anabolic steroids, his death was considered to be caused by drug abuse or as a side effect thereof. Although it seemed fairly cut and dry, the deceased's possessions were seized. Sorry, that's me taking off my knee braces. You can probably hear the Velcro ripping. Were seized as part of the investigation. A large volume of steroids were found, entirely backing up the original conclusions. However, among them, a new type of unregistered, unrecognized pharmaceutical was also reported. While the general steroids used for doping are enhancers with an anabolic reaction that increases the protein in cells, this new drug not only acted instantly, but also apparently allowed the strength of a user's muscles to be greatly increased with seemingly no physiological changes. So it's Viper from Gotham. Only afterwards they're going to start drinking tons of milk and then suddenly die. And that was in the more grounded season. Due to the massive increase of competitive performance it allowed and its ability to pass all doping tests completely undetected, word of the drug spread quietly but quickly among athletes, with black market trades conducted under the name B, due to the red powder's resemblance to dried blood. Dried blood isn't really red anymore. It very quickly turns brown. Especially once it gets to a powdered form. In addition, the volume on the market was so small that exactly how to obtain it remained veiled in secrecy. Although clinical tests revealed no psychoactive properties, all who used it regularly provided very similar testimony regarding its effects. That drug turns you into a god. It's not some filthy narcotic. It's the way to obtain your true self. I mean, I've heard like people who smoke a lot of weed say that. Stamina full recovery. Hooray.
What's up, David? Something you needed to ask?
Oh man, look how thoughtful he looks with that mustache.
So
Real
how are
blood
the
is a hell of
BPD
a
tied
thing.
up in this?
The BPD has the Special Drugs Unit, after all.
A special
Team
drugs
you once
unit.
belonged to.
Once.
We have a long history of handling real blood. Our past knowledge can come in handy for cases like this one.
Any progress with the case since I left?
We're still hard at work on it. We're not getting any results. This drug is king across New England now. It's been under analysis for years, but MIT still doesn't know how to make it. Seriously, the world's going to hell.
Do you think the past can be changed?
David, you can't change the past. You just have to accept the past.
I know, but if I could just meet with little Peggy one last time, I'll change the past. You'll see.
So, the way Swery writes dialogue, and I think it's intentional, it's like neither people talking actually hears the other speak. And it's really evident in both of his games I've played. And I think it's intentional. But I'm not 100% sure on that. And it may also just be a result of the English translation, but I'm told it sounds similar in the Japanese.
So why'd this courier turn witness anyway?
I don't know the details, but apparently he's in fear for his life. He turned himself into the DEA.
And they trust him?
I don't know about that either. But this is information about the mastermind behind Real Blood. I mean, they're probably saying, can't hurt to hear him out. I feel exactly the same way.
What's the bio on the courier?
Antonio Zapatero, 28. Quick to go underground, but then quickly pops up again somewhere else. That's why they call him the Courier Rabbit.
Why rabbit?
Because he
He's
acts
also
like a
womanizer.
rabbit.
So...
You know how rabbits are. Strong libidos. I bet the
It's a
ladies
terrible
call him
reason.
Bunny in bed.
Why is this courier running his mouth about providing evidence then? Standing out like that, he'll get penalized and sit out a match. It's like he's begging the bad guys to come silence him.
It's a real blood case, after all. I mean, a regular courier wouldn't talk, even if it meant death. If I had to choose between jail and hell, oh man, I'd still choose lockup. There's something behind all this.
So it's all a big conspiracy?
Don't ask me. There are people who have conspiracy theories about your case, though. You lost your beloved wife, and I lost the best partner a cop could ever ask for.
That would be your beloved wife, in bed.
Yeah, the more you think about the questions, the more distant the answers become. Humans may not have the ability to understand the complete truth.
This guy gets tired real easy. I lost like 10 stamina just from having that conversation. Like, I'm disabled, I have chronic pain, I don't get exhausted this easily.
What am I doing?
He's very introvert. Okay, I can live with that. I can live with that. That actually does make a lot of sense. Hey, more credits. Just looking at the credits, of course, you also get 3 additional credits. Then you grab it for 30. 9 colors in all. I love jelly beans. And he just goes through and eats everything. Go back to the bathroom to delve into the past. You know, I would have appreciated something like not a tutorial, giving me any hint that that's what I was supposed to do. Bathroom door. Prints from 2 people. Also, if his toilet doesn't work anymore, where does he shit?
Teddy.
Especially with the amount he eats.
Thanks for all the help.
Ah, no problem, David. We're partners. You may have quit the Force, but that fact won't change. Hell, if you trace it all the way back, if I hadn't asked you to join up in the first place...
Teddy!
It's gonna do the
Got it.
thing. What thing? Oh, dive to the plane that he talked about? Dark dreams don't dive.
Don't give me that look, Amanda. I'm just trying to give him a reason to live.
I mean, yeah, but the thing, though. Confidential. My cursor just happened to be in the right place for that one.
Little Peggy. Time has been frozen for me since that day.
Well, then that
Will I
day
see
hasn't
you this
actually
time?
passed yet, has it? So this is why he's concerned about changing the past, because he can actually go back in time and do the Michael Jackson salute. Oh, I missed one of the results, but I got the other set of results. So I guess that's the prologue chapter. New facial hair acquired. New costumes acquired. Added replay functionality for prologue. Alright, we can give it a... can go on to the next episode. I'm curious to see what happens next. The next episode,
David.
This is a story of a man with a very strange fate.
Thank you, mysterious narrator.
Hey, look. It's like I've grown wings.
And game designers love that text effect where it all explodes afterwards. Kingdom Hearts even did that shit. Episode 1, Gordian Knot. And Michael Jackson salute
lavatory.
complete.
On an airplane.
No
Another
vandalism.
successful dive. Catching memories called mementos. Allows me to dive into the past.
Air quotes.
The day little Peggy was killed,
Oh, I thought he was gonna punch the
I
mirror.
survived. Miraculously, somehow, I survived. In exchange for losing my memory, I gained this power. It has to be a sign of something. The past will surely tell me the truth.
This stuff looks real cool when cartoon characters do it. Oh, and it gives him nosebleeds.
Look for the...
I found it.
I
I
can't
found a
get a
bunch
voice
of
out of
them, in
my head.
fact. Here and
Who
here,
killed her?
in his beard, well, mustache, which
Just
is
who
mostly
the...
streaks of beard.
The only way to silence that
Mints.
voice is to change my fate.
Oh man. Sink mirror, splash drops. Did I wash my face? Already dirty.
This D.
I found some D.
Killer? Conspirator? Mastermind?
Someone doesn't want their little happy
Witness
face to be
or maybe?
vandalized. Interacting with... Yeah, thanks. I figured that out. Sink, too small. Hair, from a woman. Or, you know, a man with long hair. Maybe it was an NB. You don't fucking know. You're just assuming it's a woman's hair because it's long, weirdo. Toilet door, fingerprints. Locate the courier. Ooh, plastic seat. Pow! Oh, I like that. If I push it again, it suddenly reverts to being open just to immediately slam shut. That's good. Anything else? No, that's the whole bathroom. Stuff's using way more stamina in this chapter. I wish it would have given me that warning.
There's gotta be something I'm missing.
It's a good dumb pose.
David.
Little Peggy?
Sir, are you okay? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
Woohoo, she's easy on the eyes. Probably I'm sorry? Yeah.
My apologies, Olivia. You just look so much like an old girlfriend of mine.
Very smooth.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just for a second, I actually thought little Peggy had come back to life.
I have to get back to work.
Sure, no problem, Olivia.
Oh, there comes his
Just
accent
one
back
thing,
in full
sir.
force.
You're surely aware that we carry a passenger list aboard.
Huh.
Dun dun dun.
Memorized it, have you?
We don't take kindly to stowaways, if that's what you are.
A stowaway, am I? Well, Miss Olivia Jones.
Oh, yes,
Maybe you're
strawberry flavor. Dude, that's gross. Don't stick your gum to the wall. New character outfit, Olivia Jones. Let's save our progress. Still didn't actually make a phone call. Lever is fixed, no sign of being touched. Don't need the bandages right now. Let's have some drinking water. Restore stamina by eating everything in sight. Keep the wrapper, then you have something to dispose of the gum in. Yeah, or just get it to a trash can. That also works. I mean, it's what? I guess it's like the 80s, so you're not constantly within arm's reach of a trash receptacle yet. But, you know, you're from the 2000s, you should know better. Uniform is large, doesn't fit her. It looks too tight on her. It doesn't look too big, it looks too small.
Sir, may I help you?
You mentioned a passenger list?
Oh, I'm sure it's just my mistake.
You really do have it memorized?
I thought I did, but I'm still new at this job. It's probably just my mistake. I'm sorry I said
I'm under it in, under Jingleheimer Schmidt. You know, John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. You're him? No, but his name is my name, too.
You called me a stowaway, didn't you?
My apologies for that, sir.
What did you mean?
Nothing really. No deep meaning.
Nothing at all?
I must apologize if I have upset you. I
This
didn't mean to.
dialogue is
I'm
nonsensical.
truly very sorry.
Is it true that there's a United
J3,
States
John
Marshal
Jacob
aboard this flight?
Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Why would you ask such a thing?
I heard some of the other
That's
crew
the
talking.
sequel, or the
Let's hope
prequel.
she buys that.
I have no idea.
No idea at all? Isn't the passenger list burned into your memory?
Even if I did know, I couldn't tell you. Why would you care to know, may I ask?
Oh, just a passing interest.
Hmm. Excuse me?
Ha! I pushed her. Lever is fixed. Same description as the other one. Is there an adorable cat girl out here I can buy things from? Sitting by Zapatero on escort duty. Classified documents. Fountain pen. Bent pen nib.
God damn it!
I can psychically poke him. He doesn't
What's
like
wrong
it.
with you? Hey!
Beautiful. Ooh, I got money for looking at his bent pen tip. And his bullet wound.
You're a United States Marshal. You're transporting a key witness, but reading a completely different file. Does that just mean you're passionate about your job? Or is there something else going on here?
You. What are you doing here?
Derek
Buchanan.
United States Marshal. The owner of the memento I used to get here. Along with a name that starts with D. Two signs I can't ignore.
I said I'd kill you if I saw you again. Didn't I, boy?
It seems we've already met somewhere.
Except this is like 30 years ago? Shut it, Baldy.
Only
Aw.
those with hair get to speak.
I have hair. I just shave it off. I told you.
I couldn't resist.
Shaving it means you don't have it. Stay out of this.
Antonio
I just
Rabin
made him into a
Zapatero,
complete
dealer of
douchebag.
a drug called Real Blood. Apparently, he also has evidence that could lead to the identity of D. If that's true, it makes him the most important person on this flight.
You really have a death wish, don't you?
Yet you might be the one who dies.
How dare you?
Clearly neither of them are dark dreams.
You should get out as quickly as you can. I'll keep the fountain pen. To remember you by.
What the fuck was that whole interaction? Jesus. Although it's a nice piece of stationery, the pen nib is bent, meaning it can't write anymore. Looks like it wasn't exactly handled with care. Sure, annoy a U.S. Marshal. I think that's probably wise. I agree wholeheartedly. Ooh, I'm gonna steal this guy's peanuts. It keeps giving me the same tutorial window. Stamina can be restored by eating food. That's like the 4th time. I can't get by. I mean, I can. I can just move the cart.
Again, I know. I know I hurt.
But of course.
Again, I know I hurt.
What's not to understand? Hulk mustache mocked a Secret Serviceman and the bald guy did an impotent angry. Ain't that the truth? It's about as complex as it gets, I suppose. New item in food list. Mineral water. I'm just stealing all the food I find on these seats. Nothing suspicious. Well, let's open it then.
These look like souvenirs from the trip.
Ooh, more peanuts. Pepper cheese flavored. That sounds pretty good. $21.99. Haha, psychically poked that rocket ship. And now it's gone forever? Oh, there it is. Can't touch it though. How do I vision? There we go. Grab. Okay.
Snow on the front, cherry blossoms on the back.
Almost like
Change them
they can
according
be
to the
reused
season.
by season.
It isn't totally atrocious, but hardly our
What?
guard now, is it? I'd expect no less flying coach, of course. Would it have killed them to use a little real stitching? Honestly.
And who might you...
I don't ask for opinions from the uninspired. Suki, baby, what do you think? Dress all the seats white, then crown them with a single pink stag beetle? Oh, yes! Or maybe change all these to black lights, but not too dramatic. Just plain
Does
straight.
your mannequin ever reply?
She's not a mannequin. She's my partner.
She is?
Yes, she is.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
Duncan, and this is Suki.
Suki
We're
is my
top
spirit
fashion
animal.
designers, the both of us.
Duncan and Suki, designer and
So
partner.
This guy's also a D.
So this guy's also a D.
Some people just don't get it, no matter how many times you tell them.
My bad, I'm sure. Can I ask you something?
I don't need your opinion. After all, I have Suki. The sunglasses in particular are strikingly progressive, don't you think? This is avant-garde. The
It's
epitome
something.
of my next theme.
Whatever you say, pal.
The cot that was blocking the aisle has been moved. Now I can
How
expand my
convenient.
search area a little wider. Hmm?
4,539? 4,540? There's something fishy going on here.
Is she making
there a
squirrel
problem?
sounds?
The west side window. The sun's setting there, so that's the west. The west side window, the angle of the setting sun, that is the left side in regard to our direction of travel. That window right there, that window made a noise, didn't it? You heard it, right? I have to Washington, D.C. by plane. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense.
She has her name written on everything she owns. She's a D2?
No,
This is
D4.
so bad.
Didn't you read
This
the
plane
title?
is going down.
It's okay. There's no problem.
Oh, shut your mouth. There were lightning strikes on the flight over. There's most definitely a problem. The window will keep on creaking. Suddenly, it will break. We'll turn like crazy. Lightning will hit us again. A direct hit.
Lightning?
Yes, lightning. It'll blow an engine up this time, that's for sure. And what happens then, Mr. No Problem? This plane won't be flying anymore. You agree with me now, right? This plane is going down.
No. This plane didn't crash.
What? Did it crash? Did it? How the fuck would you know that? Who the hell do you think you
Is
are?
there a problem, madam?
This dumb shit here is fucking with me. I told him the noise the window is making is bad news. I told him.
Well, madam, I'm sure you did. Very well.
I just...
That voice
Please
does
allow
not
me to
fit
handle
that
this.
face.
Unbelievable.
Well, well. Let me see now. Mr. Young, wasn't it? I have to admit, I didn't expect to ever see you again.
I can't imagine why.
It's outrageous. It's unbelievable. I will not do it. I will not just...
This flight attendant seems to know me.
So,
Yeah,
I
no
guess
idea
that
what
was an
I'm
inhaler full of real blood.
Me, our first meeting is a past that hasn't happened yet.
on an airplane in the air.
You are quite the stubborn mule.
I can't
The type who won't stay dead even if he gets killed, maybe.
just sit by.
Oh, I wonder. If you're going to cause trouble, I may have to eject you from the game.
Trouble? Me?
I'm a
Your watch
Hulkamaniac,
was about
brother.
to fall off. It looks expensive, so I didn't think you'd want to lose it. I'm just a polite, helpful passenger. Look, Ref, if you're gonna bench anyone, bench her.
And I heard it. And if you don't listen to me, I don't know what I'll do. Just listen.
Now I've got 3 people with names that start with D. Deborah Anderson, Duncan,
That makes...
and Derek Buchanan.
So it's gonna
Be
turn
honest,
out that she was actually
still don't know
just
if
telling
any
him
one
to
of them
find
is who I'm
himself,
after.
right?
But there's a bag load of room for suspicion. Isn't that right, little Peggy?
She was just saying, find David. Like, that's the ending. And all this time he's just been wasting his life going back in time. Alright, well I will definitely be coming back to this next week, but I'm starting to feel a little ill. And I think that's just the regular old spring migraine coming on, so don't worry. I'll be back. I am immensely enjoying this so far, so I think this is going to be our regular thing for a bit. Tomorrow's our day off. Monday we got Sue with Dark Souls. Monday is Christy with, have you decided on anything? Alright. Monday is Christy with something or other. Tuesday we got Annie back with Nier Automatic Tomatoes. Wednesday's that old wild card stream, once again not yet scheduled. TBA, and Thursday we got more Lego Dimensions before looping back around to me. So I hope I'll see you then. It's been fun. We'll see you next time.